Today we will explore a fascinating topic that closely concerns the spirituality of our beloved animals, focusing in particular on the extraordinary abilities of our best four-legged friend, the dog. You may not be aware of it, but dogs have a perception of the world that goes far beyond our human senses. In this video, we explore their 12 incredible sensory abilities, which often go unnoticed by our human eyes. First of all, you should know that when we talk about their sixth sense, we are referring to a sensory capacity that goes beyond the 5 traditional senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch, and that allows them to perceive and understand things that we humans often fail to grasp. This sixth sense can manifest itself in different ways and can be difficult to explain or define precisely. Dogs are known for their ability to sense subtle changes in the environment and behavior of people around them, even when there are no obvious or visible signs. This ability can include the art of detecting emotions, energies, or vibrations that may be beyond our human perception. For example, a dog may react abnormally or show signs of agitation in the presence of a person who is experiencing severe emotional stress, even if that person is not showing any outward signs of stress. Or a dog may behave differently before an impending change in weather, such as an approaching storm, even before we can perceive the physical signs of the weather change. In essence, their sixth sense refers to their innate ability to perceive and understand the world around them in ways that go beyond our rational comprehension. This ability can be the result of a combination of instincts, sensory sensitivities, and a deep connection to the environment around them. So here are 12 interesting things that our furry friends can see, hear, or sense. 1. Subtle energies. Their perception of subtle energies refers to their ability to perceive and react to energies and vibrations that often escape our most direct human perception. These energies can be influenced by various factors, including the emotional states of people, the presence of spiritual entities, or the energy of the surrounding environment. Dogs are known for their sensitivity to changes in the energy of their environment and the people around them. They may react differently or display unusual behaviors in response to these subtle energies. For example, they may become agitated or show signs of discomfort when there is emotional tension or conflict, or they may react in a particular way in certain areas of the house or territory, suggesting the perception of subtle energies or invisible presences. This type of perception can be difficult to explain or rationalize, but many dog owners find it clear that their pets have a unique sensitivity to these aspects of their environment. Some believe that dogs can even act as energetic guards, alerting and protecting their owners from negative or dangerous influences in their surroundings. 2. The spiritual world. There is the idea that animals can sense and interact with non-material entities or energies, such as spirits, ghosts, or spiritual presences. Many believe that dogs are particularly sensitive to these spiritual influences and can act as bridges between the earthly world and the spiritual world. There are different interpretations of how dogs can communicate with the spiritual world. It is believed that dogs can sense the presence of spiritual entities through their senses, such as smell, hearing, or simply an intuitive feeling. They may react unusually or show signs of agitation in the presence of a spiritual manifest, such as barking, growling, or staring into an empty space. Dogs are known for their intuitive ability to understand human emotions and react accordingly. Some believe that this same intuition can extend to the spiritual world, allowing them to perceive and communicate with non-physical entities. 3. Diseases and changes in the human body. The detection of diseases and changes in the human body by dogs is based on their extraordinary ability to smell. Dogs have an extremely developed and sensitive sense of smell, which is much more powerful than ours. They can detect even the smallest traces of chemicals or odors in our bodies, which may be associated with certain diseases or medical conditions. Numerous scientific studies have shown that dogs can be trained to detect specific odors that are linked to diseases such as cancer, diabetes, epilepsy, and many others. For example, some trained dogs can sniff out changes in the odor of a person's breath or skin that could indicate the presence of cancer cells or fluctuations in blood sugar levels. This phenomenon has been observed in many situations, where dogs have been shown to be able to detect diseases at an early stage, sometimes even before they can be diagnosed with conventional medical methods. It is believed that this is due to their extraordinary olfactory sensitivity, which can detect even the most minute chemical changes in the human body. 4. Earth's magnetic changes. Dogs' sensitivity to Earth's magnetic changes is a surprising characteristic that enables them to sense and navigate using the Earth's magnetic field. This ability has been observed in many animal species, including dogs, and is thought to be linked to their ability to navigate their surroundings. Dogs have been shown to be able to perceive the Earth's magnetic field through specialized sensory organs, although it is not yet fully understood what exact mechanisms are involved in this process. It is thought that they can use this perception to orient themselves during exploration activities, which may explain why some dogs seem to have an innate sense of direction and are able to find their way even in unfamiliar places. 5. Predicting natural events. The possibility that dogs can predict natural events such as earthquakes or storms is a matter of debate and interest among many researchers and animal lovers. Many dog owners report noticing unusual behavior in their pets before significant seismic or weather events, suggesting that dogs can sense these events in advance. However, there is still no solid scientific evidence that definitively confirms the ability of our furry friends to predict such natural events. Some experts suggest that dogs may be able to detect small changes in the environment, such as changes in the Earth's magnetic field, atmospheric electricity, or ground vibrations that could precede events such as earthquakes or storms. Others speculate that dogs may be able to detect subtle signals or odors released by seismic or atmospheric activity, although this remains an area of study under investigation. 6. Human emotions. The ability of dogs to sense human emotions is a surprising and fascinating aspect of their nature that many dog owners have personally experienced. Dogs are incredibly sensitive and intuitive animals, and they are capable of detecting subtle emotional cues in the people around them. Dogs can sense human emotions through a combination of visual, auditory, olfactory, and behavioral cues. They can notice changes in their owner's body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and even body odor. These cues can give dogs clues about how a person is feeling emotionally at a given moment. When dogs sense that their owner is sad, stressed, or scared, they may display behaviors that indicate an attempt to comfort or support that person. These behaviors may include petting, licking, leaning, or sitting next to the person, thus providing a reassuring and comforting presence. Additionally, dogs can also adjust their behavior based on the human emotions they perceive. For example, they may become more playful or energetic if they perceive that their owner is happy or joyful, or they may show signs of worry if they perceive that the owner is anxious or nervous. 7. Fear and negative intentions. Dogs have demonstrated a remarkable ability to perceive fear and negative intentions in the people around them. This ability is often attributed to their natural sensitivity and ability to read subtle signals in human behavior. Dogs are animals that are very attentive to people's body language and non-verbal cues. They can pick up on subtle changes in facial expressions, body posture, and even gestures that can indicate feelings of fear, anxiety, or hostility. This ability to interpret human body language allows dogs to detect when a person might feel threatened or in a negative emotional state. Additionally, dogs can also be sensitive to changes in a person's emotional energy and aura. They can detect changes in tone of voice, stiffness of body, or tension in movement, which can indicate a negative or hostile emotional atmosphere. When a dog senses fear or negative intentions in a person, it may react in different ways. Some dogs may become more cautious or agitated around that person, trying to avoid contact or keep away. Other dogs may display protective behaviors, trying to push away or warn away the person they perceive as threatening. Overall, dogs' ability to detect fear and negative intentions in the people around them is a testament to their extraordinary sensitivity and ability to connect with the human world in a deep and intuitive way. This ability can be invaluable to dog owners, as their pets can act as intuitive sentinels and provide a sense of security in their home environments. 8. Climate change. The sensitivity of dogs to climate change or weather variations is a fascinating topic that has piqued the interest of many researchers and animal enthusiasts. Many dog owners have observed unusual behavior in their pets before significant weather events, such as thunderstorms, heavy rain, or sudden changes in temperature. Although there is no definitive scientific evidence that dogs can accurately predict such events, there are several theories that may explain why dogs seem to react to weather changes. One explanation could be their olfactory sensitivity. Dogs have a highly developed sense of smell and can detect changes in the air and scents that could indicate an impending change in the weather. For example, they can smell moisture in the air before an impending storm or detect changes in the smell of wet earth after a rain. Additionally, dogs may be sensitive to changes in air pressure or changes in weather conditions that precede significant weather events. These changes can affect their mood or behavior, causing them to show signs of agitation, excitement, or anxiety. Some researchers suggest that dogs may also respond to changes in atmospheric electricity or variations in the Earth's magnetic fields that can occur before a thunderstorm. These changes may be perceived as discomfort or anxiety, causing them to exhibit unusual behavior or seek shelter. 9. Impending death. Dogs' perception of impending death is an intriguing topic that has piqued the interest of many pet owners and animal behavior experts. There are numerous accounts and testimonials of dogs displaying unusual or uncharacteristic behavior prior to a person's death, often remaining close to their dying owner and displaying signs of sadness or worry. While there is no concrete evidence or definitive scientific explanation as to how exactly dogs can sense impending death, there are several theories that may explain the following behaviors. Sensitivity to physical changes. Dogs have been shown to be able to detect physical changes in people's odor, body energy, or facial expressions. When a person is ill or terminally ill, they may emit odors or physical signals that dogs can detect. Empathic connection. Dogs are incredibly empathetic animals and develop strong emotional bonds with their owners. They may be able to sense the emotional state of the dying person and respond accordingly, showing compassion, sadness, or concern. Routines and changes in environment. Dogs are very alert to changes in their environment and daily routines. When a person suddenly becomes less active or their routine changes drastically due to a terminal illness, they may notice these changes and respond accordingly. 10. Ultrasonic frequencies. The ability of dogs to hear ultrasonic frequencies is one of their most amazing sensory abilities. While humans have an upper limit in hearing, typically extending to about 20,000 Hz, dogs can hear sounds at much higher frequencies, up to about 75,000 Hz or even higher. This means that dogs are able to hear high-frequency sounds that are beyond our hearing perception. These ultrasonic sounds can be emitted from a variety of sources, such as the movement of insects, communication between animals, or even electronic devices such as hearing aids or alarm devices. Their ability to hear ultrasonic frequencies has a number of interesting implications. For example, it could explain why some dogs seem to react abnormally to certain situations, such as staring at a seemingly empty point in space or becoming agitated for no apparent reason. These behaviors could be caused by ultrasonic sounds that dogs perceive, but that we humans cannot hear. Furthermore, their sensitivity to ultrasonic frequencies has been exploited in various contexts, such as in the training of search and rescue dogs or in the use of dog alarm devices. 11. Ultraviolet light. Dogs' ability to perceive ultraviolet light is an extraordinary aspect of their vision that goes beyond our human vision. While humans can only see a portion of the light spectrum, including visible light, dogs have the ability to see ultraviolet light, which is beyond our visual spectrum. Ultraviolet light is a form of electromagnetic radiation with shorter wavelengths than visible light. Although we cannot directly perceive ultraviolet light, it is present in our environment and can affect how dogs see. It is thought that dogs can perceive ultraviolet light because their eyes have a higher number of rod cells in their retinas than humans do. These extra-sensitive rod cells may allow dogs to detect ultraviolet light and interpret additional visual information that we cannot see. This ability to perceive ultraviolet light could allow dogs to distinguish objects, substances, or details that would otherwise be invisible. For example, they might be able to see traces of urine or other bodily fluids that glow under ultraviolet light, providing them with additional information about their surroundings. 12. The cosmos. The idea of a deeper connection between dogs and the universe, beyond our human comprehension, is an intriguing and speculative concept that has piqued the interest of many animal lovers and scholars of animal spirituality. While there is no definitive scientific evidence to support this cosmic connection, some believe that dogs can sense cosmic or energetic phenomena that are beyond our human comprehension. This could include sensations or intuitions related to astral events, planetary energy flows, or other cosmic influences. Some believe that dogs may be particularly sensitive to the vibrations of the universe or cosmic energies because of their intuitive nature and strong connection to nature.